Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Cancer for first week of November 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a fuller, more rounded picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this particular week. Now, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best fits with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. Now, so if the message resonates or if the whole reading resonates, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, so please take what you feel fits and leave the rest. Okay, guys? So let's have a look and see what's happening for love for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Can't believe that we are in November already. I hope you guys had a really good Halloween. And let's see what's happening for love, shall we, for this week. What's happening for love for Cancer, please? Okay, could be dealing with a Leo. We have Strength card here. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What else is going on for Cancer? Ooh, okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles upright. We have the Devil here, which is Capricorn. And we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so let's start talking about this now, shall we? Wow, a lot of Earth energy here, guys. So what I'm getting is that either you or your love interest have decided to given up on a long-term commitment of sorts. They found the truth of a situation, that something wasn't worth working for anymore. It wasn't it just wasn't happening. It just wasn't right, and someone's had to break through in a realization that there was most likely a very unhealthy relationship of sorts, and someone is gathering their strength, they're gathering their confidence to be able to move on forward and push themselves out of a situation that doesn't necessarily serve them. And because they're doing that, they're finding their new sense of self-worth and becoming more grounded because they're letting go of something that doesn't serve them anymore. If they've been dealing with a long-term partner, there potentially could have been a lot of selfishness in a particular connection, and it just felt like it just wasn't really necessarily going anywhere, and someone's decided to find out the truth and let go of a situation so they can start off something brand new in another way. Okay, let's have a carry on. Let's carry on. Four of Swords in reverse. And what else for Cancer? Oh, okay. Ace of Cups. I felt like that was just kind of what have you. Somebody wants to go forward towards love, though. Somebody wants to go towards love. Look at that. Somebody's been out in the cold. What else? Yeah, someone's definitely put somebody else out in the cold because the situation wasn't working out anymore. I'm getting that this sense it could be this long-term partner that they may have been with, and a tower has come down because something wasn't necessarily working out anymore. And we've got the Ten of Swords here. I felt like there was, you know, I know we have the Devil card, but potentially that could just mean that you've been dealing with a Capricorn. But with this kind of Mars energy here, Aries, Scorpio with the Tower, there's just something that has been going on for far too long. And someone has decided that they needed to go through a particular breakup because a relationship has reached its limit. It's not worth putting in the effort anymore. And that's definitely here what that's showing with the Ten of Swords upright. Someone's realizing that they have to say goodbye to this other situation and they're going through a major breakup or separation of sorts. Potentially there could be someone that they're dealing with is playing victim and saying, look, you know, you can't leave me out the cold. We've got too much that's, you know, together financially or in a particular foundation. But someone's just realised that they've had enough. Enough is enough. And that they're trying to overcome particular challenges in their life. And they're trying to make plans to move on forward. They've made a decision when it comes to a choice between two people. So if there's a point in time where someone had to choose between a karmic partner and yourself, they've made a particular decision, most likely to choose you and finish off another situation because it's just not necessarily working anymore. It was very unhealthy And someone's recognizing that that they're not meant to carry on with that situation. Look at that with the Ten of Swords landing on the Devil card as an extra clarity here. That toxic situation that we were just talking about has come to an end, and somebody felt restricted in a particular connection of sorts here with the Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody most likely was in something long term that they felt restricted in, and they've been wanting to let go of it for some time and make these particular changes, but potentially they were fearful that they would lose so much out financially that they felt stuck and that they felt trapped, and if they were to move on out of a situation that they wouldn't have the finances to start something off brand new, and potentially be left out in the cold with no roof over their head. But they've realised that they're going to get help from other people, or they have been getting help from other people to get them potentially grounded again so that they can heal themselves and eventually move on to calmer waters and get out of something that was really quite difficult and something that was incredibly toxic. There was a lot of mysteriousness to do with a connection of sorts, a lot of complications, a lot was in the dark, especially here with this kind of Pisces moon energy here, and Temperance with Sagittarian energy. There was a lot of selfishness, and someone's been wanting to heal a situation and get themselves out of it for quite some time, but they've been really kind of in the dark and unsure how to move on out of something. It's like whatever they got themselves into in relation to a long-term connection of sorts, it is basically haunting them, and all they can think of is getting out of it as fast as possible, because they've been really hurt and burdened by this other situation, and most likely they've realised that it was a failing relationship or a situationship, and that it wasn't working anymore. It wasn't working, and it's getting to the point where they realised that there was no point in trying to save the connection, like make the effort to save it. And someone's wanting to heal from heartache and release a relationship that they thought that felt like a prison, and eventually get themselves strong enough to be able to fight these particular obstacles to close out something that wasn't healthy, that wasn't working for them. This person is definitely moving forward and making progress in their life so that they can come forward towards you and get themselves grounded and stable again, maybe even single, so they can come forward towards you and heal the heartbreak that they've gone through here with the Three of Swords in reverse, and eventually come forward towards you and offer you something so that you and them can have something brand new together. And close off an old cycle so that something brand new can happen here with the world and renew your connection. I mean, look at that. And that everything will eventually feel like it's happening at the right time, at the right place, at the right speed, at the right everything, you know? And there was a period of time where justice wasn't coming in for you or your person, but I feel like that is something that's going to be balanced out, and a brand new passionate beginning is going to happen, and some sort of action is going to be taken place for things to eventually work out for your favour, but also your person's favour, okay? So I feel like it's really important to start clarifying these cards. Why is strength here for Cancer? Why is strength here for Cancer? Why strength here? Gosh, there's too many. Why strength here? Cancer. For love. Look at that. There's your energy. The sun has come out. Another Leo. My gosh. Okay. The sun has come out. More fire energy. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone has realised the light has been shone on a situation that they're needing to gather up their strength and the courage to overcome the difficulties that they've been through and let go of a very difficult, painful situation. Somebody was very much giving to another situation, like giving too much of their energy, and so therefore there wasn't the equal give and take, and someone felt like they were very much in lack. And so therefore the situation between either you and your person or your person and a third party just wasn't necessarily working because everything was unbalanced and there was a lack of control in some way to do with the connection. Potentially your person may have been dealing with an individual, a karmic partner, who always kind of had their hand out, like very ungrateful, just saying, you know, very high maintenance, like, why, you know, can you give me more money, and like, you're meant to have this with me and what have you. And you know, they kind of got trapped with the idea that if they didn't do that, then potentially someone would walk away from them or break up with them, and realize that was really unhealthy, and that this person was most likely a very selfish, potentially even a gold digger, I'm getting, who was only really interested in their own financial investment and moving on forward in their own life and having a brand new beginning, not really with them. And most likely they were pretty much unfaithful to your person anyway, and that's the truth of the matter. So that could be something extra for someone. Yeah, they were just interested in having their finances right. They weren't necessarily interested in having something based on love. And the light's been shone on that, and that's been a very hard pill for your person to swallow. And maybe they're realising that they want to come forward towards you and have something that's based on love. And they'll send you some sort of message to let you know that they have failed potentially in this other relationship, that it didn't necessarily work out. It wasn't successful, and they've lost a lot of self-esteem by being in this other situation. And they're wanting to come forward because they've been very disappointed in this other situation because it failed. And they're getting this inner enlightenment that they want to come back around and heal something with you, especially if something didn't work out in this other situation. So what's this devil energy about? Why is the devil here with the Ten of Swords? Yeah, look at that Gemini energy with the Lovers in reverse. Just seen 12:12 on the clock. So there was a lot of one-sidedness, the loyalty, the trust was gone, infidelity, a lot of ego issues. I'm getting a huge lot of materialism to do with a third party. Look at that infidelity here with the Three of Cups in reverse. So a lot of one-sidedness to do with the connection. I'm getting a lot of backstabbing, people very envious. I'm getting the sense that if your person was dealing with someone else, most likely this long-term partner, and they were like cheating on them, and your person's person was kind of flirting and seducing a load of other people and having multiple partners, but then still having their hand out and be like, you know, give me more type of thing when it came to money. And your person maybe found out about this, and now they're getting the strength and courage to leave that because they're not putting the work in it anymore. And regardless if they've been left out in the cold financially, especially if they've been through like they've got married to this person or they live together, they're realising that it's not worth staying there, and they're getting themselves more grounded to eventually move out because they realise it's not right. Look at that, something's come clean, it's come to light here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. And an affair has been exposed, truth being exposed. An affair, infidelity has been discovered. Look at that, I can't genuinely make it up. I can't make it up. And most likely they were dealing with someone, they were dating someone who was just a liar, just a pathological liar, and just always having their hand out. Yeah, look at that. They didn't genuinely want to commit to your person emotionally, but they kind of just kept them around. There was a very shallow connection between the two of them, and your person just accepted this bad treatment from this other person 9 times out of 10. Or they didn't even see it because they didn't want to see it because they had something like financially there, and maybe there might have been a little passion between them, but then the truth came out, and the truth was that this situation was incredibly heartbreaking, and they're having to set boundaries with them because it wasn't right. What else here with the devil? Hermit in reverse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so look at that. We've got Virgo energy here as well. Somebody realizing that the secret has come to light here. A secret has come to light, and someone was trying to keep hold of a connection, even though I'm getting the sense that your person was like emotionally withdrawing from this person. They were emotionally withdrawing from this person, and the third party they were dealing with kind of spotted it and recognized it and just tried to manipulate them and change things around. So therefore, this person could keep them. But your person's realizing that they have to turn their back on this toxic situation, and that's what they're doing. Maybe they didn't leave this person previously because they were fearful that that they were going to be left on the shelf, that nobody else would want them, nobody else would go out with them because they've been too hurt from this other situation, and that they would be dropped and that nobody would want to collaborate and work with them. And so they would have to and be single and independent. Maybe they had that particular fear that nobody would be interested in pursuing love with them because they lost so much, or they wouldn't have anything financially anymore. And so therefore they kind of based a lot of what they had with this other person like on material reasons. And then, oh my god, broke up the deck, and then the King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow. Okay. What is this tower about? Why is the tower here? Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. Baby mama, baby daddy, Empress in reverse. The Star could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, an Aquarius energy, Temperance, Sagittarian energy. What I'm getting from this is that someone's needed to go through a major breakup with someone that they had a long-term commitment with, to heal, to then take the chance to move on forward, to reconcile, to have a reunion most likely with you after a period of time where there was no growth with a karmic partner, and they've been heartbroken and they stayed out in this other situation, even though that they were completely upset and they didn't want to be there. They were totally depressed in this other situation. They were too afraid to do anything about it, so they stayed in something emotionally unsatisfying, rather than making particular changes to get out of it. Yeah, look at that. There was major lies, deceit. This person was a thief. They were taking them from them financially, left them out in the cold financially. Most likely threw their person out, or tried to throw their person out, throw your person out, even though they haven't done anything wrong and there was unfair blame on them for something. But they didn't have the strength to leave previously. They may not necessarily have the strength to leave, but then a tower had to come in to show something for what it was, and so then therefore that they had to leave because it was so unhealthy. I'm just going to find out more about this Queen of Pentacles. I just feel like, even though she's sitting here upright, I just don't feel like there's something right about her for some reason. I don't know why. Why is the Queen of Pentacles up here? Look at that. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups reverse, with the Ten of Pentacles, with the Six of Swords reverse. Yeah. What I'm getting from this is this Queen of Pentacles was somebody who's trying to keep her stability. Even though they were emotionally unfulfilled, potentially they were trying to put in a lot of passion into the relationship, because then they would keep their stability. Even though that there was something not necessarily right with the connection. They were just going through the motion with this relationship. They didn't necessarily feel fulfilled in this situation, but they kept hold of it. Look, kept hold of it here with the Four of Pentacles. What else here for the Queen of Pentacles? Cancer. Eight of Wands. Five of Cups. Yeah, someone was trying to communicate and say that they were left out in the cold and that they were miserable about a situation emotionally, but that was a lie. That was a lie. There wasn't growth in this other connection. They didn't want the same things. They just wanted their financial situation to be right, so they tried to keep it. So they just made up a load of lies. Wow, goodness me, this is a bit of a complicated reading, guys. So I was hoping it was not going to go as long as that, but it has. Let's see with the romance angels what's going on here. Obviously, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. I wasn't going to clarify all of these cards, but I just felt there was something more, so I had to kind of have a look. The light is definitely going to come to a situation. Something's going to be found out. Or it has been already found out, and, you know, everything's kind of hit the fan, as it were. This is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and see what's happening for Cancer, please. For love. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So your person is absolutely releasing of the ex. Releasing the ex to be able to come forward towards you. They're clearing the energy because it wasn't right. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. So if this person was married to this person, they're having to go through a divorce, most likely. A very bad breakup to be able to fix what they need to fix so that they can have a reconciliation with you. Look at that. They want something between the two of you, and so that you can stay optimistic that you and them can move something forward and give your relationship a chance. They will come forward and eventually make the effort towards you. They're very attracted to you, but they're stuck in something right now, most likely financially. Who they thought that they were with was the one, but it turns out they weren't the one. And they're just in the process of releasing who they need to, as of right now, to come forward towards you. But they definitely want something serious with you at some point, but this person's got a lot of drama in their life, or they have done, and they're just trying to get over what they need to be able to come forward towards you, because they're feeling a bit vulnerable as of right now, and they'll communicate to you that they felt vulnerable, but they want to have a passionate new beginning with you, absolutely. But they've gone through a lot. You know, they've gone through situations in their life with this other person, most likely, that you wouldn't wish on your own worst enemy, as it were. And they're just trying to release themselves from something. You know, potentially this person may even be lacking faith as of right now that you and them could eventually have something, because they've been so hurt by this other person or other situation. So we're going to look into the Soulmates in Separation Unspoken Love Messages by the Serendipity Tarot, and see what your person would like to say to you, or you or your person, obviously, however this best resonates, because we do have cross watchers that, you know, enjoy the videos as well. Okay, so let's have a look. So if you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what does it want to be said? I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. There is no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I can apologise. If you're dealing with an earth sign, nobody is like you. You are exceptional. You are special. Allow me to work on me so I can work on us. If you're dealing with a fire sign, you would just not understand what I'm going through. Most days I don't even understand. One more. Two more came out. A part of me died when I let you go, and I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. If you were dealing with a water sign, We've both changed a great deal. I fear you've moved on from me. And one more. Oh, gosh, too many. Okay, all the cards just fell on the floor. But the card that was here was, there is no good reason for the way I acted. I apologise. Oh, maybe that wasn't the card. Well, that was interesting because that was the same card for this air sign. So I think we'll take this one. I should have listened to my intuition. That's it. We'll take that card. So anyway, guys, that is the end of the reading. I hope that you have enjoyed, and I hope that the message resonated, or parts of the message resonated. If it did, then please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you guys. And I hope that you have enjoyed your Halloween and have a really good week. So please take care and bye for now. Thank you.